Hello and welcome to highlights of stage 7 of the Giro D'Italia women. Today was the Queen stage from Viminano to Monte Nerone, 150 kilometres ahead of the riders, with more than 3,600 metres of climbing. Martin Reusser in the pink overall leader's jersey, just 16 seconds ahead of Longo Borghini. We also had Niedermayer in the white, Lorena Wiebes in the red for the points, and Gigante in the blue for the best climber. This was the route. We had an intermediate sprint early on an uncategorised climb. Plenty of climbing in today's stage. Second category climb, a third category climb, another second category climb before an uncategorised climb. And then the first category climb up to the finish line today, the 14.8 kilometre test to Monte Nerone. Three-rider breakaway was clear at the front of the race. Sharon van Anrooy for Little Trek, Oosterlase for Labro-Cookster and Hertz for Team Visma Lisa Bike. Celia Gerry for FDJ Suez was stuck in the middle though, trying to get on terms with the breakaway. The peloton more than 5 minutes back at the moment, so the virtual pink jersey was with Sharon van Anrooy of Little Trek. This breakaway working well together as we approach our uncategorised climb before the finish. All eyes on Martin Reusser. Would she be able to keep the pink jersey today? Alongside Liane Lippert there, yesterday's stage winner. As we could see, Juliette Labou struggling on the uncategorised climb with 30k to go. The peloton was headed up by Maria Benito. Sharon van Anrooy was able to go solo from the breakaway, getting a gap on the descent. And then it was Silvia Persico with Elisa Longo Borghini and Liane Lippert, who also got a gap on the descent. Big question here, huge risky move by UAE Team ADQ, and work to do for Movistar behind. Martin Reusser had plenty of teammates in the group, but as we approach the climb of Monte Nerone with 14.8k to go, Sharon van Anrooy was clear. Silvia Persico headed up the chase group with Longo Borghini glued to her wheel. Liane Lippert sat on the back then, not doing any work for the rider from Movistar. And they were gradually gaining on the peloton. Crucially, just 16 seconds separated Longo Borghini and Martin Reusser coming into today's stage. Persico was done. Working for Longo Borghini would continue with Lippert on her wheel. Last year's winner, Longo Borghini, wanting to put herself into the pink, and Liane Lippert was done, unable to hold onto the wheels of the Italian national road race champion. Liane Lippert was heading back to what remained of the peloton and her team leader, Martin Reusser. Sharon van Anrooy was still solo at this stage with 8.8 kilometres to go of the finishing climb. Huge amount of work for Maria Meiring on the front for Martin Reusser, trying to bring the gaps down. A very select group formed with the pink jersey, Martin Reusser, but still Longo Borghini was clear. This was the moment Sarah Gigante, the winner of stage 4, also upper first category climb, went clear solo for AG Insurance Soudal. Attacking the group of favourites, Malcotti tried to follow for Human Powered Health, but not able to follow the wheel of the superstar climber that is Sarah Gigante. Up ahead on the climb, Longo Borghini was catching Sharon van Anrooy. Brilliant character chase there for the Italian champion. She caught Van Anrooy and went past. And then Sarah Gigante came up towards Longo Borghini as well. Small pause for Gigante to take a bit of recovery with 3 kilometres remaining of this climb. But then she went clear, attacking Longo Borghini and heading off solo with 2.4k to go. As we looked back at the group of favourites, Martin Reusser is just struggling to hold the wheels here. This group headed up by Barbara Malcotti, and the gap we were seeing 49 seconds between Longo Borghini and Reusser. Gigante coming to the line solo to take her second stage victory at this year's Giro D'Italia women. Following iliac artery surgery back in December, she is back. The clock was on though, all eyes on Longo Borghini. She would finish second. 45 seconds down on Gigante, picking up some bonus seconds on the line. And still the clock was ticking back to Martin Reusser. Isabella Holmgren finished third on the stage, fourth for Martin Reusser, but losing more than 30 seconds to Longo Borghini. Celebrations for AG Insurance Soudal and Ushka Ziegart. Disappointment for Martin Reusser. there with Antonia Niedermaier. Smiles for Longo Borghini, having won this race last year and leading from start to finish. Not until stage 7 would she take the pink jersey. Gigante, the winner on the stage. And the results were Gigante from Longo Borghini, Holmgren in 3rd, Reusser in 4th, Niedermaier in 5th, Malcotti 6th, Seegart in 7th. Celebrations for Gigante with another stage victory for her. But the overall standings were changing. Longo Borghini now leading by 22 seconds from Marlon Reusser with 1 stage remaining. Gigante puts herself up onto the podium in 3rd. Celebrations for Elisa Longo Borghini back in the Maglia Rosa with 1 tough stage remaining. And this is the stage we have tomorrow. Very tough day out for the riders. 134 kilometres, 8 categorised climbs as we ride loops of the Imola circuit, previously used for the World Championships back in 2020. 1 intermediate sprint, 8 categorised climbs, 134 kilometres. More than 2,400 metres of climbing as we finish on the Imola Autodrome. A tough day out tomorrow.